Right now, there are 42 million Americans between the ages of 55 and 64 who have less than $50,000 saved for retirement. That's not a cushion. That's not even enough to cover 2 years of basic living expenses. And in 2026, something is about to shift in the retirement landscape that will make this problem much, much worse. Most people have no idea it's coming. Picture this, you're 48 years old. You've been working for 25 years. You've raised kids, paid off a car or two, maybe even knocked down some of your mortgage. You check your 401k balance on a random Tuesday night, and the number staring back at you is $73,000. You do the math in your head. If you retire at 67, that's 19 years away. You're supposed to live on that. Maybe add in Social Security, sure, but you've heard the rumors, you've seen the headlines. Social Security might not be what it used to be. And suddenly you realize you're not behind schedule. You're off the map entirely. You feel it in your chest. That quiet panic, the kind you don't talk about at dinner parties. You're not alone. Millions of Americans are in this exact spot right now. And what's about to happen in 2026 is going to make it even harder to catch up. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through exactly what's shifting in 2026, why it matters to your future, and most importantly, 3 specific moves you can make right now to protect yourself, even if you're starting late. This isn't about getting rich, it's about not getting left behind. And by the end, you'll understand something most financial advisors won't say out loud. Here's the mistake most people are making. They think retirement planning is something you start seriously thinking about in your 50s. The truth? By your 50s, you're not planning anymore. You're damage controlling. Let me show you why. If you start investing $500 a month at age 30 and you average a 7% return, by the time you're 65, you'll have around $1.1 million. But if you wait until you're 45 to start that same $500 a month, you'll end up with about $283,000. Same monthly commitment, same discipline, but you lost over $800,000 just by waiting 15 years. That's the brutal math of compound interest working against you instead of for you. Now here's what's happening in 2026. The oldest members of Generation X, born in 1965, will turn 61. This is the first generation in American history that had to manage their own retirement savings from day one. No pensions, just 401ks. And the data shows they didn't save enough. Not even close. According to the Federal Reserve, the median retirement account balance for Americans aged 55 to 64 is just $85,000. For a 30-year retirement, that's about $6,000 a year. You can't live on that, but here's the hidden truth nobody wants to admit. The system was never designed for you to retire comfortably on a 401k alone. Pensions were predictable. You worked 30 years, you got a monthly check for life. The 401k was supposed to be a supplement, not the whole plan. But somewhere along the way, it became the only plan. And most people don't realize they're playing a game where the rules changed halfway through. In 2026, as more Gen Xers hit retirement age and realize they're underfunded, we're going to see something unprecedented. A wave of people who can't afford to stop working, not because they love their job, but because the numbers just don't add up. Some economists are already calling it the mass unretirement. People who thought they were done, coming back into the workforce in their late 60s and 70s, competing for jobs, delaying the life they imagined. I know this feels heavy. Maybe you're sitting there thinking, it's too late for me, I'm already behind. But here's the thing, panic doesn't build wealth, clarity does. And the beautiful part, you don't need to become a millionaire to retire with dignity. You just need to stop making the same 3 mistakes everyone else making. And you need to start making smarter, smaller moves today. Let me show you what those are. First move, max out your employer match, no matter what. If your company offers a 401k match and you're not taking it, you're literally turning down free money. Let's say your employer matches 50% of your contribution up to 6% of your salary. If you make $60,000 a year and contribute that 6%, that's $3,600 from you and $1,800 from them. every single year. Over 20 years at 7% growth, that employer match alone grows to over $73,000. That's real retirement money you didn't have to earn. Second move, open a Roth IRA and automate $100 a month. You don't need to be an investing genius. A Roth IRA grows tax-free. You put in money you've already paid taxes on, and when you retire, you take it out without owing the government a dime. $100 a month might not sound like much, but over 20 years at a 7% return, that's over $52,000, and it's money the IRS can't touch. Third move, delay Social Security if you can. This one's simple but powerful. If you claim Social Security at 62, you get reduced benefits for life. If you wait until 70, your monthly check increases by about 8% for every year you delay. For someone entitled to $2,000 a month at full retirement age, waiting until 70 could mean an extra $180 per month. For the rest of your life, that's over $15,000 more per year just for waiting. The crisis is real, but it's not set in stone. If you found this helpful, there's more you need to know about protecting your financial future. The next step is understanding how to invest that money wisely, even if the market feels confusing. I'll walk you through that next.